Fellow Ambazonians, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever this message is going to meet you. I am your Crown Prince from Lebialem in the Fontaine. And as a traditional ruler, when we took that oath, we were not taking the oath to satisfy our own selves, but to be servants. That's the more reason I'm out today, to ask a few questions. Simply to ask, when did palaces began moving? I very much remember His Excellency Amadu Ahijo, may he rest in peace, said that they should go and call the phone of Nso. And the simple reply to him was, the palace doesn't move. I very much remember when the same Amadu Ahijo was about to open the University of Chang. He invited my own father. Because of the bad nature of the roads, my father couldn't get there in time. My father got there when the mayor of Chang was reading his address to His Excellency Amadu Ahijo. But at the sound of the gong, and with the help of Ndi Fontaine, my dad was ushered to the grandstand. Everything was stopped. Ahijo understood who was coming in. He knew the value of chieftaincy. He respected it. And the phone came and sat down. Then the mayor continued with his speech. Today, a simple governor or a simple duo would make an announcement that the funds or the chiefs should come and welcome the Prime Minister at the Mongo Bridge. Then you find them standing in lines. This is a very big shame and a disgrace to the institution that we hold. It's a disgrace that the funds and the chiefs are now standing along the roadside to welcome the so-called Prime Minister. Anyway, how will you not do that when your palaces have been desecrated and now all of you are on exile? But you forget to know that all what you feel is yours, or what you are thinking about is just the parcel that at the end of the day they will say, oh, thank you for coming. But when you watch closely to your Prime Minister, look at his countenance. He wasn't happy. He knows that the country is in a problem, is in problems. And he was not laughing. Look at his past videos and the present video. Then you will understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, if you refuse to tell him the truth, let me say it. Mr. Prime Minister, His Royal Highness Chief Dion Ngute, could you go back and tell your slave master that even though you were received, there are problems in West Cameroon? Let us go. The fact that we did not disrupt the occasion doesn't show our weakness, or doesn't show that we could not do it. We are very reasonable. The interim government is very reasonable. we all have launchers, we could start kilometers away and disrupt the occasion. But it's not the intention of the Amba boys or any Ambazonia to kill any other Ambazonia. I wish you could only send your military and not be present and see if they would be able to go down to Victoria. The fact that you had a smooth passage to our territory without permission doesn't imply that we could not react. No. We could launch rockets from far distances, but they were innocent Ambazonia, women and children, that you are all deceiving amongst the group. And that's why we could not do it. To the chiefs, we were put there to be servants to every people. When people are dying, nobody cares. When houses are burned, nobody cares. But I'm on this note asking the funds and the chiefs of West Cameroon, please, we do not want to be killing the younger generation. We do not want to kill your children anymore. Enough is enough. Tell your president, we, the Ambazonians, do not want to be killing the innocent people, because the military will never solve this problem. It is a political problem. It is a problem that needs to be, people need to sit on the table as equals and discuss about it. And of course, if you feel you still want to take your military option, we are equal to the task. Trust me and believe in me. There is never a day that we are going to surrender. This war has not even started. Take it from me. This war has not started. If you feel you will only be using money to bribe, to buy people, even if you put down Field Marshal FM of Lebialem, another Field Marshal will come up. Even if you put down No Pity, another Field Marshal will come up. And I only come here as a traditional ruler. Chieftaincy has no boundaries. To plead to the other paramounts and other traditional rulers who have influence in this country, people like Mbumbu Njoya, please, Fonangwafo, you are the second in command in your party, please. The children are dying for nothing. You can now see that our paramount chiefs and our chiefs are now paraded the streets as if they were kids. Is this not the same government that came up only in 1961? Is this not the same government that came up in 1960? The West Cameroon government came up in 1961. The La République government came up in 1960. Were you not the very ones that gave them land to do whatever they wanted to do? Are you not the paramount chiefs that you were so considerate and even raised some of your colleagues to paramounts? Then what happened today that you've now become the huntress? What happened that you raise from a cheetah to a cat? A word to a wise is enough. We are not going to surrender. pulled out your military from Ambazonia. I am saying this because I can see the future. The earlier you pull out your troops, the better for you. Thanks for watching. This is Ndiasa Efontem from Azi Palace. Thank you.